Okay, so you know how if you lean on a table, but if the table's already like out of balance, or if it's one of those tables that just has one support beam in the middle, basically you can just fall and bust your behind because that table is not stable. But depending on how hard you lean on it and how much you count on that table to be there for you, it really depends on how much you're going to fall or if you're going to be able to really catch yourself afterwards. I think that this is true for like any type of support, especially when it comes from people. You have to understand what type of support that's there, because sometimes it can you can get a little comfortable, be a little careless, and feel like, oh, okay, well, this table's right here, so I can always just lean on this if I need to lean on it. But if that table is not stable, or if that table cannot support you the way that you need it to support you, if that person cannot support you, well, then you might fall. You might bust your ass. You might be sitting there just upset and disappointed, really. And it could hinder your trust. It could hinder you from wanting to lean on any other tables. If one table embarrasses you, if you try to lean on one table, if you try to like lean on one person and they're not able to support you the way that you would like to be supported, then you could literally just develop a fear of leaning on tables, a fear of leaning on people. So now every time you see a table there, you're like, I'm not gonna lean on that. I'm not gonna lean on that because I don't know what that table has going on. I don't know if it's stable. I don't know if da 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 da. But at this point, you're never accepting support. So at a certain point, when you need a table to lean on, when you need someone to lean on, now you have no idea what type of support would even be best for you to lean on, because you haven't trialed and errored. You tried it once and then didn't work, was not fun. So you just never tried it again. But there are tables of every kind. And you can look at a table. The more that you get developed in learning certain things, learning how you are situationally in your relationships, the more that you can look at a certain table, you can see a certain person and you can be like, okay, this, I already understand the type of support that you can give me. I already understand that certain things are, not really open here, or I know that I cannot put too much of my weight on you. I can't lean on you too hard because I know that things might get a little shaky. So let your experiences really guide you and lean on that table. If it don't support you, okay. Now you know what that table does. Now you know exactly what that kind of table. Now you know how that feels. Now you know how it moves. Now you know you can't push your back up against it or nothing. It's not there for that. And it's okay to completely just literally take a lesson and then move forward. That's okay. There's no reason to be embarrassed. We're all humans having human experiences with human feelings.